whereabouts. The Augusta County Sheriff spoke with reporters today with the hopes you can help find the 3-year-old child who's considered endangered.
WHSV's Chelsea Church is on the story, and Chelsea, a lot of new information tonight.
Nina and Kyle, Candy Royer was reported missing last Friday. Now, after that report came out, a friend of Royer, who is currently at Middle River Regional Jail, told jail staff that her 3-year-old daughter had been placed in Royer's care while she was incarcerated. However, Royer's family told investigators they believe the child, Khaleesi Kuthriel, had been removed from Royer's care back in February by social services to be with family in the Covington area, and that they had not seen Khaleesi since. Investigators found the child was not with family. At this time, her whereabouts are unknown.
I need the public's assistance. This family needs the public's assistance. Our community needs assistance, and anybody that has any information regarding this child or the whereabouts of where she possibly could, please call the sheriff's office.
Meanwhile, 41-year-old Candy Royer is still missing. Investigators believe she is with her boyfriend, Travis Brown, who is a fugitive and wanted across the Commonwealth. Now, Sheriff Donald Smith could not comment on whether Royer is believed to be in danger. But the sheriff's office is asking the public to call them with any information anyone might have about Royer, Brown, and or the child. Live in Augusta County, Chelsea Church, WHSV.
All right, Chelsea, thank you. And this is a story we'll be staying on. As soon as we learn more, we'll let you know on the air and on WHSV.com.
The search area right now for Khaleesi is Augusta County.
Officials say the search for a 3-year-old girl continues. Slowly, investigators say they're working to piece together a timeline that will help them track down Khaleesi Kuthriel. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nina Barati.
And I'm Bob Grebe. Thank you so much for joining us. We've been following the search for Khaleesi Kuthriel since last Friday when her disappearance was made known.
WHSV's Kayla Brooks joins us live outside the Augusta County Sheriff's Office with our top story. And Kayla, what's the latest on the search?
Bob and Nina, yesterday we reported Candy Royer and Travis Brown had been arrested in Pennsylvania on alleged child abuse and neglect charges. Officials say Royer had custody of Khaleesi Kuthriel starting in October of last year. Sheriff Smith says anyone with information or anyone who interacted with Travis Brown or Candy Royer while they had custody of Khaleesi is asked to contact the sheriff's office. Smith tells me the investigation includes Virginia State Police along with the FBI. In regards to Khaleesi, Smith says the amount of time she's been missing really complicates the search.
Her whereabouts have been unknown for many months, so we're behind the 8 ball on this. We're behind. We're trying to catch up to them.
Smith says some community members are asking to form a search party, but right now they need a little more time to narrow down the search area. Bob and Nina, Smith says they've gotten lots of information on Khaleesi and they're trying to sift through that information right now. But like I said, he says anyone who had any interaction with Royer or Brown while they had custody of Khaleesi from October to January should contact the office. Live at the Augusta County Sheriff's Office, Kayla Brooks, WHSV.
In Augusta County, the search for a 3-year-old girl continues. It's been more than a week since the Augusta County Sheriff's Office announced their search for Khaleesi Kuthriel. Now, last week, Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith said that they are following up on information submitted to them about the child. Smith said that they were working to narrow down where they think Khaleesi could be. To remind you on where things stand, investigators say Khaleesi was in the care of Candy Royer from October until January. But on September 3rd, Royer was entered as a missing person, and that's when Smith became aware that Khaleesi was missing. Royer and Travis Brown, they were arrested on September 12th in Pennsylvania, and investigators say the two will be extradited to Virginia.
In Corona.
The search for 3-year-old Khaleesi Kuthriel, who has not been seen in months, is now a recovery mission.
Based on the investigation so far, Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith says Kuthriel died while in the care of Travis Brown and Candy Jo Royer. This is a story we've been following for several weeks now after Candy Jo Royer was reported missing earlier this month.
Royer and her boyfriend Travis Brown, who was wanted, were found near Pittsburgh a week ago Sunday and charged with abuse and neglect of children.
This news coming a day after a search warrant at a home in Augusta County.
WHSV's Kayla Brooks is live with new details for us. Kayla?
This is devastating news for so many who have been following this case. Khaleesi hasn't been seen since February and her whereabouts have been a mystery. Here's some video from yesterday when the Augusta County Sheriff's Office and Virginia State Police executed a search warrant at a home along the 200 block of Cattle Scales Road. New tonight, investigators believe the little girl died while in the care of Brown and Royer at that home. The sheriff saying today they're honing in on a proper place to find Khaleesi's body, but do not feel it's beneficial for the community to establish search parties. In a statement, Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith saying, quote, "It is with great sadness that the search for Khaleesi has now turned into a recovery mission." The sheriff saying more search warrants are coming as they work to find Khaleesi's body. As for Brown and Royer, they remain in prison in Pennsylvania after being arrested there a week from Sunday.
What all went wrong and make sure that this never happens again in our community.
Continuing coverage now after investigators say 3-year-old Khaleesi Kuthriel is believed to be dead. The Augusta County Sheriff's Office is investigating, and this little girl had not been seen in months.
And just yesterday, Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith shared the devastating news after a search at a home along Cattle Scales Road.
WHSV's Kayla Brooks is staying on the story, and she joins us now from the Augusta County newsroom. Hi, Kayla.
Yeah, Nina and Kyle, the community is still processing what we learned last night, just hours before a candlelight vigil to honor the child.
This is not the outcome that our community and Augusta County is used to. This is not the outcome that any of us were looking for.
Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith saying this case has impacted many people in the area.
This case, by far, has been one of the worst cases that I've seen in my career. It has been extremely hard on my investigators that are assigned the case and that are working it. It's been extremely hard on the family. It's been extremely hard on our community.
3-year-old Khaleesi had not been seen since February and now is presumed to be dead.
We are now changing rescue mission of Khaleesi to now we're trying to a recovery mission.
Smith says they determined the girl had died after visiting Candy Royer and Travis Brown's home.
We were executing a search warrant there because Travis Brown and Candy Royer were living at that residence. Khaleesi was staying there as well. That was the last known location where they were.
But Smith says he's not able to say what made them draw that conclusion as the investigation is active and ongoing. Nina and Kyle, investigators say Khaleesi's mother has been in jail and placed the child into Royer's care with a divisionary agreement through social services. I reached out to social services and they said they can't discuss specifics as it might jeopardize the integrity of the investigation. Back to you.
The suspects in the disappearance of a 3-year-old from Augusta County are back in the valley, and now they face several charges in many places. Candy Royer and Travis Brown were arrested back in September in Pennsylvania, and after court appearances there last month, they've now been booked here in local jails. WHSV's Kayla Brooks has been on the story and is at the Augusta County Sheriff's Office in Verona. Kayla.
Kyle, I'm at Khaleesi Kuthriel's memorial at the Augusta County Sheriff's Office. This was put up on Wednesday, which was the same day Travis Brown got back to Virginia. Now, Valley residents hope there will be some answers in Khaleesi's disappearance. Travis Brown was extradited to Middle River Regional Jail on Wednesday, while Candy Royer is being held at Rockingham-Harrisonburg Regional Jail for what we've learned is because of safety reasons. She was booked yesterday. They are suspects in the disappearance of Khaleesi Kuthriel, who is presumed to be dead. They'll both face abuse and neglect of a child charges. Brown faces charges in Albemarle, Charlottesville, Stanton, Waynesboro, Augusta, and Louisa. Royer faces charges in Charlottesville, Stanton, and Augusta. Brown has at least 39 charges listed at Middle River, including many violation of parole charges, strangulation, carjacking, and eluding police. Royer faces 3 violation of probation charges and a burglary charge. Augusta County officials say the couple has been arraigned on their charges, and next they'll go to court for a preliminary hearing where the court will determine if there's enough evidence to have a trial. Brown's preliminary hearing is set for January 12th in Augusta County, while officials say there is no date set for Royer yet. Augusta County officials say it will likely be months before a trial in Augusta County, which is where they face child abuse and neglect charges.
Members in Augusta County holding a candlelight vigil tonight in honor of Khaleesi Kuthriel, a 3-year-old girl the Augusta County Sheriff's Office believes to be dead.
Snowing and blowing up the
The vigil was held at the Eastside grocery store on Route 340 by the group Justice for Khaleesi. Those in attendance sang Christmas songs by candlelight and left gifts at a memorial for Khaleesi. People say they wanted to make sure her life and the tragedy that took place is never forgotten.
We're just singing Christmas music to her. We're spending our time out here, and we're letting everyone know that we love her and we care about her. We're letting her know that we love and care about her. It's for her.
Organizers of the vigil say they will keep fighting until there is justice for the little girl. They hope to provide a memorial and resting place for her in the future.
4 months since we first learned about the disappearance of a girl missing out of Augusta County, Khaleesi Kuthriel, and still the investigation continues. In September, investigators said they believe Khaleesi died while in custody of Candy Royer and Travis Brown. The two remain in custody in the valley, but there's no update on where Khaleesi's body could be. Augusta County Sheriff Donald Smith says they're looking into social media and phone records right now.
We're looking into all that stuff as well as hoping that, we'll catch a break in the case and their attorneys will let us